Call it what you want.
Okay, I kind of like this hack. Oh my god. Look what I got.
But I'm pretty proud of myself. Oh,
I have this problem every time.
how's it going?
We are heading to Ross. Maybe Target, just a couple of little places. And I'm wearing a very crazy outfit. Zaya has a nice normal outfit. She just got home from school not too long ago. Some of her new stuff that I bought her to kind of restock her wardrobe. And she is bringing, who's that? Mila, the reborn baby. Mila is ready with her socks and her outfit and her passy strapped up. Zaya's got her wallet.
And I'm gonna buy Mila some new clothes and stuff.
Yeah, we're about to go shop around a little bit. I saw a TikTok where somebody was at Ross and they had a lot of cute cherry themed Valentine stuff, which is my theme. As you can see, as I've been saying, I have a couple specific things in mind that I'm still kind of looking for the party. I did make progress earlier with making these stickers. I used the print then cut method on the Cricut, using the Cricut sticker paper so that I can have stickers to put on my things, such as these coffee carriers, which I actually had a bunch of these left over from a previous thing that I did that y'all may have seen. I think it was, yeah, Mother's Day. It was a Mother's Day thing. Anyways, I had a bunch of these white things left over and coffee carrier, coffee themed, Galentine's party. I really wanted to use these, but I felt like the plain white was boring. So I came up with this idea to make stickers to like decorate them with. Now I'm kind of taking a break from fiddling with that. And like I said, we kind of just, I don't know, I'm craving. I haven't left the house today other than dropping Zaya off at school this morning. So I kind of just want to go shop around a little bit. I actually specifically I have to go to Ross and Target because I have a return for both Target and Ross. Hopefully I can still return this stuff to Ross because this is from Christmas. These big old patent leather red boots. I don't know if y'all remember I showed in my Christmas vlog. I thought I might wear these with my Martha May Huvier costume, but I didn't end up wearing them, and I'm not gonna ever wear it. Like, I don't need these boots, so I want to return them. I also had some Christmas themed jewelry that I bought that I don't want. So hopefully, I don't know what the return policy is or the return window. And then I got these from Target. This was actually like the first thing that I bought that like inspired me to do this cherry theme. They're like little, I guess, sort of like jewelry boxes, I guess. And I thought I was gonna use them for party favors, but long story short, they're not gonna work for what I want them for, and I don't need them anymore. I bought a bunch of them, like one for everybody. They're only $3 each, but I'm not gonna end up using these. So I need to return these and get sort of like replacement party favor elements. Let's see what we can find. This is not the stuff that I was looking for. What, avocados? It's an avocado. Thanks. Boo. Selection is not good right now. I already have enough candles. It's later, we're home. I'm continuing to work on my sticker project, putting stickers on my items for the party. I'm having to like troubleshoot the Cricut stickering process and figure out the best way to make it work. I'm trying a couple different things. I'm doing coffee carriers, which will have party favors, and it'll be, I'm imagining, my plan is to have a station where you get an empty coffee carrier and you get to choose from a couple different things, you know, to fill your coffee carrier to take home as your party favor. So the options will be mugs, candy, trinkets. I'm thinking about getting little mini bouquets of flowers, which I think would be really cute too. So that's that concept. I also had these little paper bags left over from something. I don't even remember what at this point. Again, just trying to reduce, reuse, recycle, use up supplies that I already have. But again, they're super plain, so I'm using the stickers to decorate these as well. And I feel like they just kind of give coffee shop, they give cafe, you know, you order a pastry, you order a muffin, they give it to you in one of these, perhaps. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for a party setting, because when you get food at a party, you don't want to put it in a bag and then have to take it right back out of the bag to eat it. So I don't know, these might just be like a empty prop, like for display. I don't know. I made a couple of these just to have them. If anything, like I said, they'll be good to use as just more of like a prop situation. As far as the full breakdown of how I'm making and doing everything, like the technical breakdown, you can find that on my TikTok or my Instagram, because that's usually where I break everything down piece by piece, video by video, if you want more of like a tutorial situation. Oh no! My table, it's broken. Here's my thought process. Similarly to how you have seen me do before for previous parties, we're gonna bust out the handy dandy wooden arch shelf thingy, put it behind the table like we do, use the table space. I think I'm gonna have the empty thingies all lined up on the table. I just checked and I have space for about 14 of them all laid out, which I think should be enough for the amount of people I'm expecting. And then on the shelves above, I'll have all your options. So I have mugs, I have little treats, and then I have to get the flowers or whatever else I decide I'm gonna get. And so people can kind of choose a couple, well, they'll choose 4 things basically to go in their 4 slots and fill their little thing to take home. And I'll like, you know, decorate it cute and make it like a whole little moment. So yeah, I definitely need to get more. I have some mugs, I have treats, candies and stuff. That's why I got these, because I was looking for the right kind of stuff that like fits in these little slots. So I feel like these are good, the mugs are good, these are good. I mean, they could literally take a drink to go as well, but yeah, I think little mini flower bouquets, maybe like little candles would be good. Oh, I remember what the other thing was. The other thing that I was gonna put out as an option, again, reduce, reuse, recycle. I'm gonna keep saying that. Y'all call it what you want, but I'm trying to, it's like everything I do, I'm trying to think of ways of like, how can I just use up what I have or like get excess clutter, honestly, out of my house. I have a lot of PR, makeup, little beauty products. So I have like some stuff like this, lip products, perfume, and good thing about beauty, a lot of it comes in like pink packaging. So it matches the aesthetic also. So I think I'm gonna set out a lot of stuff like that. Like everything has pink on it, so it'll look cute with everything. Like I'm very mindful about my color schemes and stuff, so it all looks very intentional. I got like a lot of like cute little pink or red packaging would match well. So I'm gonna gather up a bunch of stuff like that. Yes, normally I do giveaways, I donate, I do giveaways, I do mystery boxes, but it's okay to give to my actual friends too, right? Like they need some PR too, why not? And the whole point, like I like this concept because I'm setting everything out where you choose what you want to take home. So I'm not just giving random party favors of random stuff that they may or may not actually want or use. I like the option of letting people choose their party favor. So if they don't want it, if they don't need it, if they don't like it, they don't have to take it, and they can choose what they actually want, what they'll actually use. So it's not so like arbitrary and wasteful. So yeah, that's the plan with that. I feel like I'm starting to make some progress. The biggest thing though is the coffee cart that we're supposed to be building that we have not started on, which I need Sam's help with, and she's going out of town. She literally leaves like either late tonight or early, I think maybe early in the morning. She'll be out of town and she won't be back until next Tuesday, and the party is next Sunday. So we'll have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We'll have a good 4 business days to work on like the meat of the party with Sam's help, like building that coffee cart and stuff. But it's definitely kind of cutting it down to the wire. So that's why like right now I'm trying to kind of work on like all the little stuff first by myself. I don't know. Wazam, it's the next day. It is 1:12 p.m. I've been piddling around doing some things, working on some content. I just styled my hair. I'm about to do my makeup and film my next new podcast episode because I'm getting on a good system where I film a new podcast every Thursday. Sam edits it every Friday. It goes up the next Wednesday, and we've been sticking to that really, really well. So I'm about to get ready to do that. But I saw a TikTok where somebody was making smoothie cubes and I wanted to try it. So basically, I'm doing a mango strawberry and I guess kind of orange pineapple. Mango strawberry, orange, and pineapple sort of fruity blend. The concept is you blend up your fruit and stuff, your ingredients. I should probably add like some protein powder and some supplements and some stuff like that too, because I do have some stuff like that I could add. You blend it up and then you pour it into like an ice cube mold, you freeze it. And I've seen where they sell those like smoothie cubes in stores, but I didn't know that how you're actually supposed to use them is you put them into a cup with a little bit of like juice or milk or water or whatever, or some liquid, and you shake it and it turns into a smoothie without having to use your blender again. I thought that you were supposed to take smoothie cubes and put them back into the blender and then blend it. And I was like, what's the point of that? You might as well just make a smoothie. You already got the blender out, but you're supposed to like put it in a cup and shake it and you don't need your blender. So I wanna try that. Add some of this mango strawberry blend. Is there pineapple in this too? Oh, there is pineapple. Why didn't they say pineapple mango strawberry blend in the big letters? Okay, well, then my pineapple orange juice should pair nicely with it. I think since you're gonna add more liquid afterwards, you probably don't wanna make this too watered down when you first make it. So I'm just doing like the least amount of liquid just to make it blend. I do have a high-powered Vitamix blender, which helps. Like a chocolatier. I'm making a mess. Shout out Liquid IV for the PR package ice cube thingy. Okay. Oh, I should have put this on top of something more sturdy. Okay, here's my creation. I had to use these random molds that I had on top of the other one. I put these in the freezer and then I guess like transfer them into a more reasonable container after they're solid. I ended up actually just making it like a normal smoothie basically, and so I made enough to drink one now, and then I have my cubes, and then tomorrow we will try the method of like shaking it up and see if it actually works. I guess I need like all of these. What the heck? Oh my god. Motor skills are not motoring this morning. Hey, it's working. Ow, it's really cold on my hand. It's working. And it's done. Can y'all see the texture? There might be a little chunk in there, but I can keep shaking it as I drink it. Perfect smoothie texture. Taste test. Literally perfect smoothie texture. And it tastes good. Okay, I kind of like this hack. I look crazy, don't judge me. I've been at home all day today. As I was at school piddling around working on my little things for the Galentines, I basically finished my cups. I'm really proud about how these stickers came out, holographic, sparkly, for the clear cups for like the iced lattes and the cold drinks of whatever sort that we're gonna have. And then I have the hot coffee cups with these stickers for obviously the hot drinks. And when it's fully put together, it's super cute with the red lid and the bow sleeve thingy on it. I'm really happy with how my little sticker design turned out for that. So I spent a while just printing and cutting out all these stickers and applying them. I also made some extra little stickers and I decided to put them on these envelopes. We're gonna do an activity where we're basically gonna like write Valentines to each other and put it in our envelopes. These are actually left over from Christmas, if you remember. I actually don't have quite enough of them, which that would have been so perfect if I would have just had the perfect amount left over. So I am gonna have to order some more, but just, you know, extra little holographic stickers to decorate these. I don't know if I already showed all the coffee carriers done as well. I'm basically doing like 12 to 15 of each item because that's about how many people I'm expecting as far as the RSVPs are concerned as of right now. Of course, I'll check like the night before the party. I'm gonna double check how many people are on the RSVP so I can make sure I have enough of everything. But for now, I'm just doing like 15 of each thing. I've got the little bags decorated. I also just got this set in from Amazon. This was the last one in stock on Amazon, which was interesting. It's a set of napkins, smaller plates and bigger plates with hearts, cherries, and bows, which is so perfect for the theme. The plates also have the same print on it. So I felt like that was cute to kind of go with the theme. Obviously, I did already have these napkins, which I honestly kind of like a little bit more than these. I mean, they're very similar, but we'll have extra napkins. So I got all that. Still just kind of consolidating everything on my kitchen island for now. I still need to paint this. I still have not perfected the settings on this DJI. I have to learn not to say DJI. For some reason, I want to say DJI. DJI Osmo camera. I know I look crazy. Just been walking around with bedhead all day because I haven't left the house. I have not perfected the settings on this little camera, so I feel like it's probably not looking as good as it could look, but as long as y'all can see, right? I want to gather up my little PR products that I want to set out for the goodie bags. So basically, like, I don't need any of this stuff. I truly am probably never gonna use literally any of the product that's in here. So if it's got a pinkish vibe to the packaging, it's gonna go for the party favors because it's gonna look cute with the setup if it's like pink themed stuff. So we're gonna do like literally all this, just some good NARS lipsticks that I'm only one person, you know what I mean? I can only use so much product. And this is the stuff that I set aside that I was like, oh, I'm not gonna put this in the giveaway because I think I might wanna use it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I need to stop lying to myself and let my friends have some of it if they want it. I told my friends that I was like, one day I need to do a like Sephora themed party where it's like, come shop my Sephora. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Basically exactly what I'm doing now, where it's like, get a bag and fill up your bag with all my extra PR products, take whatever you want home. But I had joked that I was gonna do like a Sephora, like a makeup party basically. And I haven't done that, but this will suit that purpose nicely. Shop my PR, essentially. What is this? I guess gold can go with the color scheme. Gold and silver. It's neutral. It'll still look cute on display. Okay, so I think this is literally perfect. This is a good amount of stuff for the amount of people, I think. when I'm around the house, I really should use my normal Sony camera because it is still better. Like this little camera is fine, but it's not as flattering of a look. Like I don't know how to explain it. And I do, like I said, I do still need to mess around with the settings. But like when I'm at home, I definitely could just use my normal camera because it's not a big deal to use it at home. I really got this to use for like out and about, moving around, out in public, quick. I need to like flip it out real quick. I need it to be small and portable. And I've used it a couple of times so far in those situations, and it does work well for that. But like around the house, I don't like prefer it, but it is like a good like lazy, it's a lazy camera. That's why I'm using it right now, because I'm being lazy. I'm too lazy to like get my other camera and get the memory card and set up the mic and set up the, it's a very, my other camera is a very like manual experience that sometimes I just don't feel like doing. This camera is literally pick it up, turn it on, go. So I don't know, we'll figure it out. But I did want to show you, I did get the little feet. I ordered just a little knockoff. I think I mentioned it. I didn't get the name brand, the DJI brand little tripod because it was double the price, but I got a little knockoff brand on Amazon, just a little tripod that screws onto the bottom. So it's just this part right here. And it just helps you stand it up a little easier. Well, you can't see, let me do it like this. Well, like this, obviously. Like it does stand up technically without it, but it's not very stable. So this just helps to like stabilize it, obviously. My next thing is I need to find a microphone that pairs well with this. None of the microphones that I own are compatible, but yeah, I feel like the audio is also the other thing that's like not as good compared to when I use my mic with the other camera. I don't know, still more to figure out, but stay tuned. Y'all, I just had a crazy idea. I'm thinking about the actual setup for the party, which we've already got a mock-up of like the general setup. I'll put those images here. Sam drew up these images using Procreate when we were first brainstorming. So that's like the general idea. The coffee cart that I'm gonna build is gonna go there instead of the dining table. We'll have, you know, things on the island, and then we'll have the infamous wooden arch setup like I always do over here. But I was thinking like more in detail about the actual setup. So I think what I want to do is have the coffee cart be the actual coffee cart, if I can swing that. Like that's where Sam is going to play the barista, because fun fact, she used to be a barista at one point. She's gonna have her little apron on. She's gonna be standing behind the coffee cart, actually serving the drinks. But she's gonna need all the like ingredients and stuff. I'm thinking, okay, hear me out. I have my 2 drink fridges out on the patio. Those 2 refrigerators, they basically they're just plugged in. They're just in their little spots plugged in. They're not like built in or anything. So what if I unplug one or both and bring them inside to have as like, like use it for part of the setup? Cause like for the coffee station, she's gonna need cold stuff. There's gonna be the different milks and the creamers, but then there's also, she's gonna need that Nespresso. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough about what exactly we're gonna need to know how it's gonna need to be set up. And like, yes, we're in my kitchen. Yes, I have my actual refrigerator, but it's not as cool to be like, oh, hold on, let me walk over here to the refrigerator and like get the milk for your drink. And you also don't want it just sitting out because it's gonna get warm. And yes, I could put it in an ice bucket or a cooler, which would be more reasonable, but bringing the fridge inside would be more like legit, like it's a real coffee shop. I don't know. So I'm thinking about that. The other ridiculous thing is, so that's like the drinks, right? But we also have like the food and the pastries, like the bakery side of it. And on all of my inspo photos on my Pinterest board, there's these cute coffee shops and they have like their front counter, and you're like standing at the counter and it's got the big menus up on the wall behind the counter. So I'm already designed my menus. I want to get them printed out pretty big so I can paste them up here on the cabinets. So like imagine the island is like the counter where you order You see the menus behind on the cabinets. But then normally they have the little case, like the little glass case, or not little, big glass case that has all the baked goods on display. I'll pop up a picture of what I'm talking about. And like, there's no way, like, I'm not finna try to like build a glass case. Like, that's just so ridiculous. I did for a second think about trying to DIY it, but that's ridiculous. But as like a little makeshift similar thing, for sure, like I was gonna just use like, I have a couple of these little like cake stands and platters that I could just display the food on, which would be fine, but it doesn't give cafe as much. Like that gives like cute party, whatever. But to give cafe, to give coffee shop, I feel like we need the actual, more like the display case type setup. And I was thinking about, this just came to me. Zaya's gonna be like, what the heck? This glass table that's in Zaya's playroom, her little glass coffee table, it's kind of like, do you see the vision? Do you see where I'm going with this? Does anybody see where I might be going with this? Whether it's just used like upright or like flipped forward. I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Zaya's like, no. If you can just imagine where I'm going with that, if I bring that glass coffee table down here and put it up on the kitchen island and pretend that that's like the little glass case. Cause then they usually have like, they got the stuff in the glass case and they usually have like little stuff on top of the glass. You know what I mean? I feel like that would make it look like, you know, is that stupid? I'm definitely gonna do the menus up on the cabinets. And if the glass case thing is too stupid, then it'll just be like platters and trays and stuff. I do have a lot of like platters. Like these wooden ones don't really get, like, I don't know. If anything, I would probably just use the clear acrylic ones, which I do have a lot of those, which I need to use those anyway. But like, so I imagine, I guess, the clear acrylic things with the coffee table like around, like over it and around it. Do y'all even know what I'm trying to say? I showed y'all these. I cut out a bunch of little hearts. I had a bunch of this red cardstock paper already. So to just make use of it, I used the Cricut to just cut out these simple heart shapes. So they're like little heart cards. I cut out a bunch of them. At first I was like, oh, let me look on Amazon and see if I can find, you know, little cards to buy. I'm like, I don't need to buy cards. I have cardstock paper, I have a Cricut, I can cut out my own cards. So these are gonna be the little note cards that go inside for the little Valentines. And I made them kind of small on purpose because the concept of this little activity is to just write like a little note to your friend, like a little compliment, a little something small, not a big long love letter, but just enough to write a little something sweet to your friend. And they will end up getting a lot of them because everyone at the party is gonna write them for everyone, if that makes sense. So you'll end up with a bunch of hearts in your envelope. And the setup is like on the wall. I saw this on Pinterest. I didn't make this up. But it's like you pin the envelopes to the wall so that they're just there. And you put everyone's name on the envelope. And then they're like all on the wall. And then everyone can just like, I need like a little table here with pins, the cards. You write a little note, you stick it in the person's envelope. At the end of the party, they take it off, they close it up, they take it home, and they can read their little love letters when they get home. I wish I could rent those little bistro tables again, like how I had two of them for the Christmas party. They're like the little circle tables that I rented. They're not expensive to rent because that would be cuter because this big dining table is just like too much. I think I need to move it out of the way. Coffee cart, and then if I had a couple of those little bistro tables in here, like a real cafe, you know, the little small circle tables. That would definitely be really cute. I think I need to do that. But then, at this point, I should just buy those tables because this would be my third time renting them. And I basically have a rule for myself. If I get to a third time of wanting to rent something, that means I just need to own it. So let me actually look on Amazon and see, or just look online in general. What are those called? It's not a cocktail table, I think is what it's called. These simple little folding tables. Damn! A 2-pack for $163. You can get one for $78. These are more expensive than I thought they'd be. These are just like, cause I'm just getting I would just be getting these little folding tables because they don't need to be nice because then I just put like covers over them. But I don't know why I thought they were just gonna be like 20 bucks each. I mean, that's like how much they cost to rent. Maybe I don't need to own them. Because also the other thing about owning stuff is you gotta store it. And I do have my storage units and stuff, and I do technically have space now that I like cleaned out my other storage unit, but I don't know. Let me double check how much it costs to rent them. They only cost $15 a pop to rent for the day. I'm just gonna rent them. I changed my mind.
Yeah, it'll be how it works. I'm like, shit, I did not know. The insulation
Did this even cut properly? I'm using this iron-on stuff for the first time, printable iron-on. It's giving me a little bit of trouble, just a bit of a learning curve, but I think, bougie. I think I'm finally getting it. It's very like finicky, but I think this might work. Prepare to be sick of me, because I didn't really ever think to use this material or this method before. I've only ever done iron-on vinyl projects, but not printed things like this. Got it! So it makes you a really thin little iron-on thingy. Cool, and I did this logo as well, but I'm gonna use this one for my little baby tee to wear to the party. If it turns out cute, I'll wear it to the party. I'm gonna be the prettiest girl at the party. Okay, oh my god, it's gonna be cute, I think. This is a stretchy shirt, so that might cause me a problem, but I have faith. There's the concept. It even came with like a little piece of parchment paper to use with it. All right, here goes nothing. I don't have my mom's press, so I'm just gonna use a regular iron. It should be fine, right? Oh my god! Wow! This works better than I even thought. It kind of like melts in nicely. Ooh! Ooh, look at this. Hopefully the quality and the bad quality and the bad lighting of my lazy camera skills right now. Like it kind of like melted the, like how it has like a white halo around it so it can be all one chunk. I thought that that was gonna kind of like show more, but it kind of like melted in. Like the material is super thin, especially on like the way the white part kind of just blends into the white shirt. You can like barely see that. Like it low-key actually looks printed onto the shirt. You know what I mean? I didn't think it was gonna like blend even that well. And it's like really, you know? Like it's still like, I thought it was gonna kind of just be like a stiff sticker, like almost more like a patch type situation, but it really kind of gives like a printed on effect. Like I don't know how to explain it. Wow, I'm impressed. And the shirt is still able to like stretch enough with it too. I am very, wow. I did not know what to expect with this material and this method, but I am very impressed. I'm gonna be making all type of shirts. Hold on, hold on. This is the product. I don't think I showed it. It's Cricut brand, printable iron-on. They make one for light colored fabrics and one for dark colored fabrics. So I have both, but I used the light colored one because obviously I did it on a white shirt. And yeah, I mean, you only get 5 sheets in here, and I don't know how much this costs because full transparency, they sent this to me. Cricut sent it to me. Shout out Cricut, but cute. Okay, and then my plan is to style a cute outfit around this. Like I want to like dress it up. You know what I mean? Like I was imagining like a cute little skirt, like a matching jacket, some tights, some boots, like, you know, make it cute. And then I have my cherry earrings that I ordered also. I'm excited. Okay, cool. What else can I make? I mean, I have this. I don't really have another shirt to put it on, I don't think. I don't know. It's Monday, party is on Sunday. I just pulled up to Walgreens because I placed a poster print order for the menus. I had a long phone call with my mom earlier today to finalize exactly what food and drink we are going to be serving. Chef Tony is going to be helping with the food as usual. We're doing some simple brunch items, some sweet like bakery items, a couple of fun coffee drinks, and then like mimosas, espresso martinis, all that type of stuff. So I put together a cute decorative menu using Canva, and I just did it online on the Walgreens website. I had it printed out on like big poster paper so I can stick it up as part of the, you know, whole setup of my little cafe. And it was really fast. It only took like 1 hour for it to be ready. So I just pulled up to pick it up. Hopefully they look good. I haven't used this exact poster print method before. Oh my gosh, I wish I was recording. I got too shy to film in there even with my little DJI camera because I was literally the only customer in the entire store, and it was 2 employees at the photo counter, and they literally like watched me walk in the store. And so I got shy because I was recording at first, and then I was like, okay, let me put this down because I feel awkward. But I wish I was recording because the lady, it was like a younger guy and an older lady. The lady behind the photo counter was like, oh, this is your poster? Where is it? And I was like, what do you mean, where is it? She was like, where's the cafe? This menu sounds really good. And I was like, oh, it's not a real cafe. It's just for a party. It's going to be at my house. She was like, what? Man, I was literally talking to my coworker. We were trying to find out where we were like, it must be some new cafe in town. These menu items sound so good. We were trying to find where the cafe was so we could go check it out. She's like, man, I'm disappointed. She was like, when's the party? I'm going to take your number off of the order and I'm going to call you and I'm coming to that party because I want one of these red velvet cupcakes. Which I take as a compliment because that means that obviously my little design looks legit if they thought it was for a real cafe. And the younger guy was just standing there like, he felt awkward. But that was funny. I wish I would have got that conversation on camera. Anyways, the posters turned out better than I expected. They're like on a nice thick material. I think it's gonna work really well for where I want to use them. I will say they are a teensy bit pricey. Like, it's not the cheapest thing in the world. I did pay $79 for the 2 but you saw how big they were. They're 20 by 30 and they're on like a nice thick material, really nice full color printing. What do you want? I mean, it's not going to be cheap. I don't know if there is any other cheaper way to get something like that printed that size. So they were about $35 each, something like that. Which, I mean, I feel like, I don't know, I'm not too mad at it. It's kind of a lot, but at the same time, I'm like, how else would I have gotten that look that I wanted? You know what I mean? So good little tip for y'all. If you need stuff like that printed for any like events or parties, Walgreens is a super quick way to get it done. Look what I got. I've been wanting this to match my air fryer, and because my current toaster has been messing up, it's a piece of crap. So it is a justified purchase because I'm not just getting it to match the air fryer. I actually did feel like I needed a new toaster. Wow. Now I have 3 pieces of this collection. There's really not anything else that I want. I looked at some of the other appliances and I was like, I'm not gonna ever use those things. Like, she has like a kind of like a crock pot type thing, and then like a griddle, a blender, a microwave. Definitely don't need a blender, definitely don't need a microwave. The griddle was probably the one thing, but I know I would like never use that. But this, I think, is a good purchase. Why is the cord so long? I need to... Hey, fun fact, underneath most toasters, there's like a thing where you can wrap up the cord so you don't have to have it as long. So you just wrap it, and then it has a little thing to pinch it and hold it in place. And then What is wrong with my, is that this making that noise? No, it's my plug. Or is it? What is doing that? I'm confused. Anyways. Oh, it is this, because it beeps. It has the same beeps as the air fryer. Okay, I get it now. Never had a toaster that beeped before or made any sort of noises. Interesting. It has gluten-free bagel frozen, 7 levels of toasting. Cool. There she is in all her glory. Got the air fryer. I don't normally keep my blender out. I just had it out because I was using it, but I think that's pretty nice. I could like plug it in over there so it's like next to each other. I don't know. Anyways, I'm happy with this purchase. I mean, I have to try it out and see how well it toasts or whatever, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Also, random thought, somebody yelled at me in one of my last vlogs because Bougie's food bowl had food residue on it. Like I didn't clean it before feeding him again. And you're right, you should clean the food bowls every time, but hashtag depression, hashtag busy, hashtag probably ADHD, hashtag a lot going on, hashtag I'm just trying to survive, hashtag at least I'm feeding my cat, hashtag he'll be fine, hashtag I cleaned the bowl the next day after that, hashtag it was only a couple days of being dirty, hashtag it's probably fine, hashtag you're right, hashtag I will do better, but hashtag this is the reality of life when it's just hard to keep up with every little thing like that, you know? Also, like I said, it's Tuesday, so we are counting down the days till the party on Sunday. And unfortunately, Sam texted me yesterday saying that she's sick. She has a fever. She was out of town the past couple days and she took yesterday off for that. But the plan was that we were gonna have at least Tuesday and Wednesday this week, today and tomorrow, where I would have her help to really get a move on mainly building the coffee cart, because that's like the main thing that like still hasn't even been started that I'm getting kind of worried about. So she was supposed to be coming in today, but yesterday she told me she has a fever, which sucks. I hope she gets well soon, probably just from traveling and the cold weather and stuff. Hopefully it's not like COVID or anything. I'm waiting for her to update me, but I'm getting a little bit nervous because if I don't have her help at all this week leading up to the party, that's not gonna be fun. I mean, I've gotten a good amount done on my own, and I think I can, if push comes to shove, I think I can build that coffee cart by myself. The hardest thing is just building and making and doing, but trying to film it, you know? All the filming and editing, the content creation aspect of it is hard to do all by yourself. That's just a lot of work for one person. And I just kind of feel like it's such a waste to do the thing if you have no footage of the thing. You know what I mean? Or to do the thing and then get the footage and then be so, you know, overwhelmed and running out of time and not get it edited, and then Valentine's Day comes and goes, and then, you know, it's like we're also on a time crunch in that sense because you don't want to be posting Valentine's related content after the 14th because nobody cares. You know, people barely care. When you start getting too close to the holiday, people are like, okay, I'm over this holiday. I'm already thinking about the next holiday or whatever. So you have to be speedy with it, with this sort of like holiday themed content. The earlier you can get it done, filmed, edited, and posted, the better. Posting like a whole month in advance is ideal, honestly. I don't ever quite make it that early, but I'll be trying. Ooh, I needed this coffee. So I need to kind of situate myself, get my head in the game, make some lists, check some emails, do some things, make some phone calls, place some orders. And then I would like to figure out my blueprint for the coffee cart, my exact measurements and everything. That way I can go to Home Depot today, get the wood cut. Probably won't start building anything today. Maybe I might be able to start on it, but I would at least like to make it that far. All right, I just sat here, looked at some videos, came up with my own plan. I am definitely not an expert on this, but I think I have my schematic, my materials, my pieces that I would need to build this wooden coffee cart. I'm trying to be smart because I know that the plywood comes in 4x8 sheets at Home Depot, and I have to think about what can actually fit in my car to bring home. So I'm basically like dividing up the 4x8 sheet that it comes in, and I'm gonna have them cut it into these pieces, and it ended up working out mathematically to where I can pretty much get all the pieces I need out of one sheet, only because I have some leftover material already that I'm gonna use for the rest of the build, I think, hopefully. And then I have my little list of trim, hinges, wheels, glue, other stuff that I need to get. This is not a professional plan. I barely looked at like 2 videos. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. And nobody's here to weigh in. So I'm about to go. Wish me luck. Well, hell, I was about ready to go. Picked out my piece of plywood. I was about to ask for help to get it down and get it cut, and they were like, oh, our saw is not working. It feels like when you go to McDonald's and they say the ice cream machine the ice cream machine is down. Like, I did get the hinges and the wheels that I needed. There was a couple other things I could have got, but then I just got annoyed and I just grabbed that. And now I'm trying to decide if I want to go to another Home Depot location or try, let's see what's closest to me. I was trying to get this done before Zaya got home from school, which is in 45 minutes. Yeah, the next nearest place would just be the other Home Depot. So I guess I'll go there. Wood is secured. While I was in there, I kind of realized that I was making this build more complicated than I really needed it to be. I don't need to make it all fancy and make it on wheels and stuff. Yeah. So I ended up kind of redesigning it in my mind, and I hope that it's gonna work how I think it's gonna work. It'll actually be like a little bit easier. I'm worried about the
and they were
roof part. Brittany Broski's on.
You know, their brother and sister.
As usual.
Not Jamie Lee Curtis.
Shout out
Jamie
Brittany Broski.
Lynn Spears.
I'm mostly worried about the roof, because I really don't quite have a strong handle on how I'm gonna do the little decorative roof, but I think I have just enough material between what I just bought and what I already have at home to scrap something together. We gonna see. Okay, it is, what time is it? 7:21. Ooh, Sam just texted me. Negative COVID test. I'm guessing flu or pneumonia. I'm likely down for the count tomorrow. She still has a fever, but negative COVID test. Dang. Okay, but good news is just a minute ago, I've been working on other stuff. I haven't been working on this ever since I got back from Home Depot earlier. I just started on it a couple minutes ago. What I have realized is I think I was overthinking and making this project a bigger deal than it had to be. Now that I'm actually working on it, I'm like, oh, all I really need is this, and this. All I really gotta do, this isn't so bad. I did realize that I purchased the wrong wooden pieces for part of it though. I ended up getting these little pre-cut pieces, and I thought I found a hack because I was like, oh, they're already cut at, a 45. So, because I was gonna do that anyway, because I need to make a frame. And I swear I looked and they were the right size, and they're not the right size. These pieces are too short for what I'm needing them for. So I am gonna have to go back to Home Depot tomorrow to get the proper pieces of wood that are long enough for this part of it. But it looks like all the other wood that I got is correct. And that'll also give me an opportunity to return these $8 each wheels that I bought that I actually don't need, because I'm actually not putting it on wheels anymore. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. But so far, if you can see, I have my one side panel. So this is meant to be a collapsible build for storage. So it's on hinges. I just attached those. I did it right the first time, which is rare, as far as making it work properly. It's a very simple thing, but I'm still a beginner, okay? Anyways, this is one side. I'm gonna do this to the other side, and that forms the main structure. And this is literally it's so easy. I was overthinking it. All right, this is gonna be my stopping point for tonight. I got my little trim molding pieces cut and glued down. I'm using these paint cans as weights to make sure that it like dries flat. My plan is to paint this whole thing probably just plain white, and hopefully that looks good. This is just obviously the front face of it where I can put like a little decal. Probably we'll just do Cricut vinyl, that way it's removable, but I'll put like the cafe logo maybe going across it in the middle. It's only 8:30, so I would keep going, but I just really don't have the right stuff to keep going. This is gonna have to be my stopping point. I'm gonna go back to Home Depot after I drop Zaya off at school in the morning, and hopefully I can get the right things that I need. And I should be able, if I can figure out what the heck I'm doing with the roof, I should be able to finish building it by myself tomorrow and probably even like paint it. If that's like all I'm pretty much doing tomorrow, which I don't think I have anything else super major that I have to do. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Yeah. So yeah, I am bummed that Sam is still not feeling well and she won't likely be here tomorrow to help me. But I've just been working with my little tripod and my little ring light. I've been filming myself, and I think I'm doing pretty good so far by myself. So hopefully tomorrow goes well. Fingers crossed. All right, y'all, it's Wednesday morning. Sam is still sick. She won't be coming today, so I am working solo dolo again. I just got back from dropping Zaya off at school and stopping at Home Depot and Dollar Tree. I believe I got the right materials that I really needed to finish this build, hopefully. Definitely gonna be sort of just making this up the rest of the way. I'm kind of getting into the tricky part now, but hopefully it'll be fine. I'm gonna keep filming for my short form content if you guys are interested in more of the breakdown of how I'm building this. Not so much a professional tutorial because I don't know what I'm doing, but more of a step-by-step breakdown. You'll be able to see that on my TikTok and Instagram. I'm sorry if that's annoying for some of y'all who really wanted to see a full tutorial in, this vlog, but it's just too much. And honestly, I feel like it works better for short form content because it's just like boom, 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 short video to the point, save and share if you want to try it. I think stuff like this, it just kind of works better for that. And for my people, I feel like I said this before, but for my people who keep saying like, oh, I don't have TikTok, I don't have Instagram, why not? It's free. Download it, make an account. Even if I'm the only account that you follow, why not? What's stopping you? Anyways, let me get started. It's 1:30. I literally have not even stepped foot inside since I got home. I unloaded my materials, I started working, and I have not gone inside or taken a single break. I just kind of got in the zone and got going. And so I've been working on this for the past few hours. But look, we've made some pretty good progress, if I do say so myself. Don't mind the Grinch, but this is where I'm at so far. I really just rigged up this roof. I completely made it up. It's probably not proper craftsmanship, but it's working so far. I had to do what I could do with the materials and the knowledge that I had, but I'm pretty happy with it. So far, so good, I would say. Now I have to make the actual roof panels that go on top to close it in, but I'm pretty proud of myself. The fact that I'm doing this literally all by myself, really challenging myself and pushing myself to do something a little bit more difficult than my usual projects. I think it's turning out pretty good. It's definitely not perfect. There's some discrepancies, but I'm happy with it so far. Time check, it's 7 p.m. I finished the build and then I took a lunch break and then, I took a lunch break at some point. I think I took a lunch break and then I finished the build and then I took a small break to work on some other content. And then I came back and I basically just did a primer coat on everything. I'm letting this dry and I will do the final glossy top coat tomorrow. I just bought high gloss white. This was one of the things that was recommended on some of the other people's content that I saw because the glossy paint finish is going to be easier to wipe wipe down and clean, which makes a lot of sense. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I did at first think about painting stripes on the roof, kind of like my little cardboard version that I made before over there, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think it's gonna be more, you know, versatile if I just leave it plain white. Most of the time when you see these like legit ones from party rental companies, they're usually just plain white, which makes a lot of sense. So I think I'm just gonna leave it plain white. That also will make less work for me to do. So yeah. We also had an outfit change into my handy dandy jumpsuit for the painting. Yes. It is Friday morning, and yesterday I finished painting my coffee stand, coffee cart, whatever you want to call it, lemonade stand. So it is done up until the point that it's gonna be done. Except I am figuring out what kind of like sign, decal, lettering I want to put on there. But other than that, the actual build, main part of the DIY is done, and I'm really proud of myself. It's definitely not perfect, still room for improvement. I might have to go back and like tweak it for the next time that I want to use it, but for now, I'm happy with it. Also, yesterday, I took my Urban Decay PR package giant plastic cherry and I spray painted it to look more like a cherry, and I just made it look like an apple. Like it looked more like a cherry originally, and I feel like I ruined it. I think maybe it's because it's too red or something. Maybe it needs to be like a darker color, but it was already a darker color, except it was purple and that didn't really match. And so I would love to do like, okay, this is the color that I did it. Then I realized that I had this, which is like a little bit deeper, richer. So I was like, oh, maybe I just need to do this. But then I sprayed it and it came out the same, like it wasn't actually darker. It came out like the same color as the first one. So I'm trying to decide if it's worth it to go to the store, look in the spray paint aisle, see if they have the perfect shade of deep cherry red, and go and buy that just so I can paint this a darker shade of red to try to make it look less like an apple. We'll see if I end up doing that. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with that. I was just gonna like sit it somewhere for decor for the party. It's really not important, but I just wanted to use it because I had it. Taya's obviously at school. They actually have a field trip today. She was excited about that. I've been in talks with my mom about what she's doing for the food, and she actually asked me to check to see if I had any of these little plastic cups that we used for the Christmas party, which she said I should have some left over, and I don't think we do. I don't see them. I found the little cups you were looking for. There's only 8 of them left, and they're so small. I mean, I know you used them before. What I do have is 13 of these, or I have a bunch of these regular, so.
What is that? What's 13 of what?
These little, they're technically like ice cream sundae.
Oh, they're cute.
Everything. I mean, I finished building the coffee cart is done, which was the major thing that I cared about. So everything else is just kind of like little nice to have details that I'm gonna like finish up today, and then it's just a matter of setting everything up. We're just like off schedule with like editing and everything. So that's what Sam has been, yesterday, that's what Sam was doing. She had a full work from home day working on editing, and we're most likely gonna do the same thing today, with the possibility of if she gets done with what she needs to edit early, she might come over here and help me with stuff, but I doubt it.
When you say help you with stuff, what kind of stuff?
Really just helping me film, because it's the setup. It's putting everything in place. It's getting final details together. It's me doing that. And it's just that at this point, I'm kind of, once again, trying to somewhat film it for long form and short form at the same time, because I do want to touch on it because I have a vlog going, but of course like prioritizing the short form, so it does just get a little bit tricky filming myself. But it's not necessarily that I feel like I need a whole bunch of help doing the thing, because it's like I don't want anybody else to do the thing for me. Right. It's just the filming process. But I've been doing pretty good this week with just filming myself, especially like having this, which I'm Inception. This definitely helps just to like make sure you're vlogging, even if it's not like the most cinematic experience, at least it's going. And then just using tripod. I feel like I'm okay. I'm just kind of trucking along.
And the thing is on Sunday, right?
Yes, Sunday at 11 a.m.
If people don't go to church.
They could go to the early service.
All right, I have my grocery list ready. I just need to test the cherry latte. I don't know if I have red food coloring.
I think I have food, like just regular liquid gel food coloring.
Yeah, any kind of food coloring.
I think it's all over here.
Oh, right. All right, well, I may ask Daddy to bring that home when he brings Saya home. Bring that to me.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Fruit cup situation has been sorted. Sam is at home editing while I'm here filming and finishing things. I need to get this last clip for the TikTok about this thing. I want to show how it all breaks down. So I'm just filming on my phone to make it easier for myself. A little tripod action. I definitely took inspiration from other people doing similar projects, but I did have to like engineer and make up a lot of this. So that's why I'm really proud of myself, because I was able to make it collapsible like this, which y'all know I need for storage purposes. I be running low on storage. So I'm really happy with how this kind of like is able to go down pretty flat, so it won't take up too much space in my storage unit. Okay, so a little bit later, what I'm working on right now is I'm using Canva to create a certain graphic with the logo for the cafe, because I'm going to get this printed out at Walgreens similarly like how I got the big menus printed out, because I want this to go on the front of the coffee stand. And I was gonna do it with Cricut vinyl, like how I've done with other things before. And there is a way to definitely get this image onto the thing using my Cricut and using, you know, adhesive vinyl like this. But I would have to purchase 2 rolls of vinyl because I don't have enough of the pink and the red. And I don't know, I just don't feel like doing it that way. I think it's going to be a little bit of a shortcut to just get it printed out and then cut it out. The shape is not too hard to cut out by hand. That's like the key thing. When you have a really complicated cut, you might as well use your Cricut so it cuts it for you perfectly. But I feel like this shape is easy to cut by hand. And cost-wise, I think it's gonna come out to be about the same cost to just get this printed out at Walgreens compared to the cost of like buying the 2 rolls of vinyl. I don't know, this is kind of like a little experiment and a good option for people who don't have a Cricut. All right, so I sent the posters to be printed at Walgreens. My dad's gonna pick it up for me on his way home with Zaya after school. Right now, what I'm doing is looking through my on-site collection of props, decor, and supplies, and just seeing if there's anything here that I might wanna incorporate into this party setup. Y'all know I'm a pink girl, clearly. I need to throw this away. Now that I've actually built the wooden stand, I don't need this janky cardboard freaking melting thing anymore. But anyways, I'm a pink girl. I do lots of pink things, which comes in handy because I'm able to use and reuse a lot of my pink stuff. This party is no different. Oops. So far, I found these, which I might put some faux flowers in and create like little topiaries next, like on either side of the coffee cart, coffee stand thing. Then I found these pink table runners, this little pink box, and I'm also taking out my balloons because I kind of forgot that I wanted to maybe do a balloon garland and I did not purchase any balloons. And so now I just kind of need to see what balloons I have / what balloons I can get my hands on in time. Then I also have just this random box of stuff. I don't think there's anything in here. This is a lot of more like birthday party colorful stuff. But this is also my I think this is my 4th time doing a Galentine's shindig. So I should have some, you know, leftover stuff from the previous times. Oh yeah. But see, I don't think I want to use we've upgraded. We're upgrading. You know, this setup is not, I feel like it's not giving this per se. I don't know. I don't know about that. No, yeah, nothing in here really speaks to this year's theme. This is Easter. No. Okay, now this, I could use this. I used this before to display pretzels. Like pretzels were hanging off, like soft pretzels, you know what I mean? It was for Ziya's Barbie party. They've also been used, but people also use them to display donuts, which I wasn't necessarily planning on having donuts, but how many? This is 12 pegs, so if I just got a dozen donuts, I could easily buy a dozen donuts and display them on here as like a little extra thing. Definitely have to clean it, and it might even need to be repaired a little bit, but I only ever used this the one time at Ziya's party, so it would be nice to reuse it again. Pink girl in her pink world. I also have all of my fake flowers right here. Or no, these are like the vines, the greenery. The fake flowers are actually already inside. Yeah, I don't think I need any greenery per se. Although, I don't know, it might kind of give French cafe, because I'm almost like with the coffee cart setup, it's like I'm almost trying to give like outdoor bistro. Like, it's hard to explain. I'm sort of doing one half of the setup as if it's the inside of a coffee shop, but the other half of the setup is like if it's like a coffee stand outdoors. Does that make sense? So maybe I could incorporate some more greenery to like give that outdoor seating vibe. I'm also gonna use this thing to display the party favors, and it does need some paint touch up, but luckily it's already pink from last time, so I don't have to completely repaint it. What I need to do now is put away all this honey dinner party stuff. If you saw my other vlog, then you know, but I still have all this out, so I need to put it away and move this table out the way. And I want to just start like setting things into place and get an idea of how everything is going to come together, because when it comes to these like party setups, I really just work best in layers, if that makes sense. Like, I like to be able to start putting stuff up and then kind of see how it's coming together, and then it sort of sparks an idea like, oh, this might look good with this, or maybe I'll put this like this, or maybe I'll add this, or this actually looks kind of, I'm a very visual hands-on person, so the sooner I can start just like actually putting it all together, the better, because I'm probably gonna spend a lot of time adding stuff that I didn't think I was gonna add. So it is about 3:30. Today is Friday, like I said. I do still have all of tomorrow, but then the party is at 11 a.m. on Sunday. So we've still got time, but I do think I should start now. Okay, it's 4:45. This is what I've done so far. I started with this area. As you can see, I still have to add I'm waiting for my dad to get home. He should be here in a minute. I'm gonna put the little sign on because he's picking that up. And then I still have to like perfect how this is all gonna be set up and work functionally also. So that's not done, but I rented 3 little bistro tables. I don't know if I said that. I may not end up using all 3. I might just do 2 to save space, but I kind of have the chairs somewhat in the spot that like the tables will go with them. Now I'm feeling like I need to unfortunately move my tree, which I never move this tree around because she's real finicky, but I really need that wall space for our little activity with the envelopes. So I'm thinking like, where can I, like this thing is huge. There's nowhere to move it. And I'm definitely not putting her outside or in the garage or anything like that, because I do not want her to be compromised. So I might have to go like all the way in the foyer or something. She is strung together with yarn. She's so delicate. And she's also attached to the wall to help hold her up. So I have to be really careful moving it. Yikes. Where am I even going? I don't know. I think I kind of want to just put it right here. Maybe on this little, but then is that like gonna be too much direct sunlight through the window? I don't know. That does not look good. She's so pretty. Like, she only looks good from one direction because she is so just like crooked and wonky. All the way around. Oh. just no. What am I gonna do? That is so just, ugh. Okay, I had to bring it all the way over here because it needs to be like supported by a wall better. So I kind of tucked it back there. I mean, obviously not like this. This tree in this space would kind of look nice. Like instead of, I don't know, it's an idea. I don't know. I'm scared that even just having this for the next 3 days, 2 to 3 days, is gonna make her die. Because these trees do not like to be moved. So I really hope that this is not detrimental to her health. She's already not healthy, but we will see. That now gives me more space to work with over here. So let me figure this out. I literally just took the cabinet pulls off of these 2 sets of cabinets because they're in my way for how I want to hang my menus across these cabinets. And it's not a big deal. They just unscrew and screw back on. But see, now I can hang these flat how I want to. Just gonna use some double-sided tape or command strips or something. Hopefully that works. Hey. Okay. My dad got home with Zaya, which means he brought my posters. The menus I got printed on like a thicker, sturdy thing, but for these I did the cheaper, just like glossy poster paper, I guess, because I'm gonna cut them out. They don't need to be thick, and I wanted it to be easier to cut. So I got the cafe logo to put on the front of the cart, and then I did "Will You Be My Galentine" to put on the arch thingy that's gonna go with the party favors, basically. So I need to cut these out, stick them on. Okay, progress is being made. I think that turned out pretty cute. This is where the hot food is gonna be in the chafing dishes. Chicken and waffles, quiche, all that stuff. I mean, you see, it's on the menu. Chicken and waffles, ham and cheese croissants, assorted quiche, $1 million bacon. So I've kind of got that just preset there for my mom. And yeah, still quite a bit to do. I am losing sunlight. I've lost sunlight, rather. Sorry if I'm making y'all dizzy. I get a little too excited with this gimbal swinging around. I'm kind of losing steam. It's 6:35 right now, and I've completely lost sunlight, so the lighting is starting to look real bad on my iPhone footage that I'm shooting. So I think this might be my pretty much stopping point for tonight, and I'll pick up with it tomorrow and basically try to finish everything as much as I can tomorrow. That way I'm not rushing around on Sunday morning, because the party starts at 11 a.m. This is a true brunch. I've never had a party start this early in the day, so that's gonna be a bit of a challenge as well, because I have to get glam. I don't even have an outfit. Did I say that? I made my little crop top, but I was supposed to have a whole cute outfit to go with it to dress it up, and I couldn't. And I need to get my nails done for sure. I want to get a cherry themed manicure, so I have to do that tomorrow. I have to maybe try to find a last minute outfit in store or in my closet. I need to give myself a haircut, and I have to finish all the setup, of course. So, It's Saturday morning. I look crazy. I'm hiding under my hood. It's go time. Last day before the party. Still a good amount of stuff to do. Right now, I am looking through my handy dandy. Hello? I'm looking through my handy dandy Boxo balloons to see what I have that I can work with.
Show them the balloon we found.
Oh, I have a random number 9 balloon for some reason, which is ironic because Zaya's next birthday is her 9th birthday. So that might come in handy if I remember that I have it. But yeah, these are basically all of my balloon remnants. I have a lot, because obviously when you buy balloons, you have to buy them in big packs, and sometimes I only need a few of each color, and then I have all these leftovers. So I was hoping that I had enough leftovers to like do something with for this party, and it looks like I kind of do. I want to do the cherry balloons. I'll pop up a picture here. I've seen it online a bunch of times. People keep tagging me on it because they know I'm doing this cherry party. So I was hoping that I had the right stuff for it, and I think I do. I have red regular balloons, and I have some green, I think these are called 260s, the little stringy balloons. I have two different sizes of pink to kind of like pair with it. The thing I'm missing is jumbo size pink balloons, which is what really makes the balloon garland look nice. I have white jumbo. Maybe I can incorporate white. Pink and white for the actual garland, and then the red cherries with it. That might work. Like I always say, if I can just use up what I have and not buy anything, that's always great. So I need to be creative and piece something together. Then I actually found all of these foil balloons, which were from 2 Galentines ago. They're like heart shapes, these lips. I feel like foil balloons are usually pretty reusable. Like I used these and then I just deflated them, and I feel like they would reinflate. I've also seen a cool hack online where you put the foil balloon inside of a regular balloon and then you blow it up. So it's like covered in whatever color regular balloon, but it still takes the shape of the foil balloon. I don't know. Long story short, I might see if I want to do something with these. Reduce, reuse, recycle. At the very least, it looks like I have enough to make a little something shape for my little balloon garland. I'll probably just do like a little mini garland because I don't have a lot of space to work with anyway. In the meantime, I gave Zaya the job of cutting out these stickers, which were supposed to be cut out by the Cricut, but it malfunctioned. So I wasn't able to get the Cricut to cut these out, but I didn't want to waste them. So Zaya is cutting them by hand. My personal human Cricut. Basically it printed wrong, so the Cricut wasn't able to like scan it properly to cut it. Also in the meantime, my dad went to go pick up my rentals. I rented the 3 little tables with the tablecloths to go with them. My mom is probably working on the food prep right now as well. It's a family affair. I know I look crazy with this hood. I look like Beavis and Butthead. I don't remember which one, but you know what I'm talking about. Cornholio. Anyways, by the time y'all are watching this, I don't know if I will or will not have already posted my pantry declutter video. Is that my dad? Did you hear the garage? He's here with the tables. Anyways, I don't know if y'all will have already seen the pantry declutter video. Either way, there was a lot of hullabaloo in that video about keeping or not keeping these from my martini party, and I ended up keeping the pink ones. Happy to announce I feel like that was justified because I think I'm gonna use these at this party because I do have an espresso martini on the menu, so these would be perfect to serve that in. So just so you know, when you see that video and you see me keeping these, I was right. Well, I'm glad my dad went and got the tables early and I checked them because they gave us the wrong table height thing. It comes in 3 pieces, the little base, the tabletop, and then the pole that holds it up. They gave us the tall poles that you would like stand at, like cocktail table height, and I needed the shorter poles that you would actually sit at and use a chair with. Those tall ones were not gonna work. So I'm glad I checked that. We called them and they're like, oh, we're so sorry. That was an accident. You can come back and switch them out. He is now driving all the way back over there to switch them out. That place is not necessarily nearby, so that's annoying. But shout out to my dad for doing that. I did get the tablecloths. Of course, they're pink. I kind of feel like I was debating on doing pink or red. I chose pink because I like pink, but I do have these red napkins that I can like set the table with to bring in some of that. So yeah, waiting for my dad to get back with the proper table bases so I can set them up, but that should be fine. All right, it is about noon. My dad came back with the proper tables. My mom came over with a lot of the food stuff. Zaya and I are about to go to the nail shop because that is much needed. These little pajamas, by the way, are from Walmart. I think they're super cute. And I'm about to put on another pink outfit that I got from TikTok shop. In case anyone's wondering, it's just pink leggings and a matching long sleeve. Of course, I'm gonna do a pink and red cherry themed manicure. And other than that, I feel like I'm doing pretty good on time. I do still have a few more things to set up and do, but I want to stop and get my nails done now. And yeah, I'm not stressing. I think we're good. Okay, wait. I just remembered. I'm like, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Yeah, my outfit. I need to maybe be stressing a little bit in terms of my outfit. So I have my little graphic baby tee that I made that I definitely wanted to wear. I picked out this little cropped pink blazer that I've never worn, that I just have had sitting in my closet as a possible option. Can y'all see me kind of? I also found this little fluffy skirt, but it has a big hole in the back that I would have to fix. And this doesn't really pair nicely together. And I don't really like the the blazer vibe is not giving cutie girls brunch like I wanted it to. So definitely not all this together, but I'm trying to just see like what options I even have. I have this little red skirt. I also have this. Let me see. This red skirt matches like the color, but I don't know, like the style of it. It's like a faux leather almost. It's okay, it fits for one thing. This isn't giving nearly enough for the host of this party. You know what I mean? I would need like a really cool jacket or something on top of it, or I don't know. I think I would prefer if the skirt was just like a normal mini skirt with like tights underneath, and boots would be cute, but my legs are so ashy and hairy right now too. Don't mind that. This isn't giving. It's not giving what I personally wanted to give. So this one, a little satin, the like champagne color with the pure white is sort of strange, I think. I don't know. Okay, now let's say I nix the whole t-shirt idea and just go with something completely different. I do have this long pink satin dress that I've never worn. It's very boobalicious, so I don't know, but I think it could be pretty. It's definitely a little bit more than what I was originally envisioning, but like that could be a backup plan if worst comes to worst. I also have my Bridgerton dress. Feels a little bit more cutesy girly Galentine's brunch. You know what I mean? Because the theme is just so cutesy that this little cupcake dress feels like it would actually work, but then I don't know, I wasn't really planning on wearing something quite like this. But I mean, I guess that's another backup plan. I have like, these are not quite the right shade of pink, but I have like pink heels. These honestly match more. Or I could just do like little white, probably I would do this. I guess I could wear this. That would give me another use out of this dress that I may not ever wear otherwise. But then what about my little shirt that I made? I mean, I guess I still have my cherry earrings, but I could still pair with it. I don't know. There's no good shopping in person. Like, I'm about to go get my nails done. I could try to go to a couple places while I'm out, but there's nowhere good to go. I'm not gonna find anything. I've been through this before. I have this problem every time. I know y'all are probably screaming at the screen, like, why did you wait till the last minute? Why didn't you order something? Why didn't you hire a stylist? Why not this? Why not that? You shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's a lot going on, okay? Clearly, like, I know for a lot of people, if they're hosting an event, if they're having a party, if they're doing something like this, their outfit, their look is gonna be like top 2 things that they care the most about. Like, one of the first things that they're gonna do is make sure that they look good and get their outfit together. I'm just not thinking like that. I'm so concerned about the actual party and the content and everything else I have going on in my life. Really, the last thing I'm thinking about is myself and my look and my outfit. No shade, I'm not trying to sound shady, but like, I don't know. I've just gotten to a place in my life where making sure I look good is not always at the top of my list. Take that as you will, but then yeah, it does cause me these last minute chaotic moments. But at the end of the day, it's like, who really cares that much? Like, I have clothes, I have, at the end of the day, you know, I could wear one of these 2 dresses. I can freaking wear this. Who gonna check me? Who gonna check me? It's my house, it's my party, y'all can shut up. But yeah, I just don't think about it. Like, I'm just so concerned with everything else. It gets pushed to the wayside. Yeah, people keep saying, hire a stylist. You need somebody, if you're busy, if you're not thinking about it, you need to hire someone to do it for you. But I've touched on that before. There's pros and cons with that as well. And yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Nails are done. I got a more pinkier base color than I normally get with a super light ballerina pink French tip and the little 3D juicy cherries. Matches my outfit right now. And of course, it goes with the party theme. I think they turned out cute. Don't mind any residual crust right now. Zaya got a light Barbie pink with a little white flower design. You like it?
Yeah.
So we are all pinked up. I feel so like I am just pinked up to the max. Even the inside of my bag is pink. It's about 5 o'clock now. After getting our nails done, I went to Marshall's and Nordstrom Rack to try to see what the outfit options were. I did end up finding this dress at Nordstrom Rack that I'm not really confident about. More on that later. But yeah, now it's 5 o'clock. Came home. I worked on this setup just now real quick. This is the party favor table. So we have like some coffee mugs to choose from, some little trinkets, some makeup, and then we've got the coffee carriers, which have candy already in it. So basically there's 4 slots in these. 3 of the 4 slots will be pre-filled. The 4th slot will be open to choose something from the shelf to add, whatever they want to choose. And I wanted to give a shout out to, now I feel like I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation, V-A? It's V-I-E, Lover Girl, Lovier. I would say that as like Lovier, but it's V-Vey Beauty. I'm so sorry, I feel like I can't decide how it would be pronounced. Jasmine saw that I was doing this theme and this whole concept, and she reached out and she was like, I want to send you some products, which was so sweet. Oh my God, it's so cute. Wait, look. Look how cute the package is, and the packaging is so pretty. This is the 30 Roses Hydrating Rose Water, the little mini bottles of it. This is so cute. Mist onto face after cleansing, before moisturizer during the day for a pick-me-up. Follow with serums. So a facial mist, rose water. Oh my gosh. And then like, look how cute it's wrapped up, the business cards. I love this, and the pink packing peanuts. Nice little handwritten note. You are officially a Lovier girl. We hope that all of your girlfriends love the 30 Roses mini. We know that Mon Cheri Cafe will be amazing. Sending you all of the love for a successful Galentine's Day. XOXO, Jasmine. That is so nice. Here is all of their info. I'll also put it in the description box for you guys. So cute. I love the branding of everything. So yeah, shout out to Jasmine for gifting these. She sent enough for everybody. So this is gonna be one of the items that goes pre-packed into everybody's little carrier like that, to make sure that everybody gets one. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And then I'm gonna have to, I guess, change, because it was recently my brother and my dad's birthday. They both have birthdays in January. And so we, at the last minute, my mom called me and was like, hey, we're gonna do like a birthday dinner for them. We're gonna go out to dinner tonight. And I was like, oh, we were at the nail shop. And I was like, okay, well, let me go run to the store and see about these outfits. Let me run home and try to make more progress with the setup. And then we're gonna go to dinner. And then I'm probably going to end up staying up a little bit late tonight, just trying to finish and pre-prep as much as I can, because I keep saying the party starts at 11 a.m. tomorrow. And by the time I wake up, it's gonna take me a while to get anyways, I don't need to keep explaining it. But the update is, we have a birthday dinner to go to tonight. So, oh my God. Also, I wanted to show you guys the actual product. It's so cute. It's like a little glass bottle in the shape of a rose. Super nice. But wait, there's more again. I just found this underneath the packing peanuts. I didn't see this at first. This is the Luxe Hydrating Rose Water Set. You just rose the bar. Let's see what's in here. I'm assuming this big one is for me. Oh, it's the full size and a mini. Wow, so nice. This is gonna look so cute. Like, this is a very keep it out on your bathroom counter, keep it out on your vanity. It's almost like decorative. It's almost like a perfume bottle. It's so nice. I love that. I'm a sucker for good packaging. I mean, come on. Come on, somebody. Ooh, let's test it. Smells good. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. I like that. Surely will be keeping this big one for myself. Thank you, Jasmine. District Kitchen and Cocktails. Grammy got her lemon pepper steppers on. Lemon pepper steppers. It's Sunday morning. I've been up for about an hour and a half. I got up at like 6. It's now like 7:30. We're not thriving, but we're surviving. I just started my cycle this morning and it is just, if you know, you know. If you can relate, you can relate. Day 1 is excruciating. So that's fun, but we pushed through. Moving a little slow, feeling a little because of that, but we pushed through. I decided to change my setup in here a little bit. I wanted to use all 3 tables and all 6 of my chairs for actual cafe seating to really maximize that. At first, I was just using 2 of the tables for dining, and I was gonna use 1 of the tables for the little station, for the little Valentine activity over here. But then I was like, this table from my foyer fits perfectly in this spot where you can like stand at it and write your little Valentine. So I literally took everything off and brought it in here from the foyer. So does my foyer look really stupid right now? Yes, but we're just not gonna focus on that for the party. I still have to finish this little setup. The envelopes are supposed to go up on the wall. So I have a couple more stickers I need to print out to put on the envelopes, and then I gotta put the envelopes on the wall, but then that'll be done. This main area is pretty much done. It's starting to come together. Sam is gonna be here. Sam and my mom and my dad are gonna all be here at like probably 9:30. I need to find like a cute way to fold up these napkins. I've seen where you can do like a heart or a rose, like napkin origami. I might have Sam do that because she was good at that for one of my other parties before. We definitely just have some cleaning up to do in the kitchen, which is my dad's specialty. My mom brought in the fresh roses that I wanted for the party favors, so those need to be cut down and put into the vases that I got. Sam can also help with that. And yeah, other than that, things are starting to look good. The couch area is just gonna be like not much to it. I think I have some other pillows I can bring down here, like festive pillows. I have this one that I bought that's on theme. I know we have some other pink pillows around here that I can include. I also started messing around with the balloons when I first woke up this morning. Good thing I gave myself time to mess around with it, because making these little cherry things was much harder than I thought it would be. But I think I sort of like figured out the technique finally. That's kind of the other main thing, is blowing up all these balloons, because I think I want to add a small little cluster paired up with this thing. And then if I have enough, and if I have enough time to blow them all up, I think it would be cute to do another cluster like coming off the side of the stand. I think we'll be okay. The main stuff is like handled now. It's just sort of like nice to have details, more or less. So like we're at the point now where if certain things don't get done all the way, it won't be the end of the world. Of course, I would like to do all of my ideas up to their highest level, but 9 times out of 10, there's something that I run out of time for, and that's okay. But I gotta kind of decide what order I wanna do things in. My hair is looking atrocious. I need to give myself a haircut. Obviously gotta style my hair, do my makeup. I still don't know what I'm really wearing. I have some iffy ideas, and especially now with I already know I'm about to be annoyed with that. Time check, 8:30. I was working on some last minute little details, and then I came in here to make sure I have my outfit together. This is where I'm at. I have this dress. Like I said, I went to Nordstrom Rack yesterday at the last minute. I found this dress. It's not my size. I knew it wasn't my size, but it was the size that they had on clearance. The only thing I could find for 40 bucks. So right now I am trying to do some alterations on it basically, or I'm going to attempt to do some simple alterations on it to take it in on the sides to make it fit me. Basically, I tried it on and then I pinned it where I would need it. And I'm just sort of marking my sew lines, real simple like that. I have to take it to my sewing machine and just stitch it up on the sides to take it in about almost 2 inches on each side. This is a size 10 dress and I don't even know what size I would normally wear. It's got this like rose detail going on. So it's Valentine's-y and it overall goes with the general vibe, but I'm really annoyed because it's not cherries. I mean, it's at least cherry red, but then I opened the earrings and they're not like, and I tried them on and they're really not that cute and they don't look that cute with the dress. Like they're so dark colored. So I'm not really even liking my cherry earrings. And then, you know, I had my little cherry t-shirt that I was originally trying to style, but I never found anything to pair with it to make it look like, of course I could wear anything with it. I could wear whatever regular skirt, jeans, whatever I have, but it would just look way too casual for the occasion. So I'm stuck between like being on theme and wearing my shirt, but looking way too dressed down, or hoping that this looks good after I alter it and just giving up on the cherry theme, which hurts my Virgo soul because I really wanted my outfit to be like super on theme and have some sort of cherry aspect to it. But I have red shoes or pink shoes that I could pair with it. I don't think I'm gonna wear the cherry earrings because they're kind of ugly. Anyways, that's where I'm at. Let me go sew this up real quick. It's 10:53. I'm ready. The last few decorations are not ready. Sam is here. My parents are here. Chaos as usual.
It's noon.
11:38. You guys have a rhythm, a robe. We gonna get to the party eventually.
I showed up before the party starts.
That is impressive.
Is here, looking divine as wine, looking mighty delicious. Look at all the hues of pink and red. We have snacks, we have cherry, we have another snack, and another snack, 2 snacks. Sam's over here doing coffee. This is so cute. Wait, this is so cute. Raven, is this so people can leave notes in their envelope? That's so sentimental touch. I love it. That is really cute. I love it. That's so cute.
How's it going?
Great. It's going.
Update the vlog. Got a whole little system back here. It's very professional.
Yeah, I mean, I have to, do that.
envelope, and you write your little love note on the little hearts and slide it in there. And so at the end, everybody can take their envelope home and read their little note. Over there, those are the party favors. The little coffee carriers, they're already pre-packed with some stuff, but on the shelves is like extra stuff that you can choose something that you want to add to your little.
So is it a cup and a cosmetic?
Yeah, whatever you want. Mugs, a little trinket dish, those are coasters, and then some makeup. Yeah. The Charlotte
Yeah. I feel like this would look cute in the middle, right?
lip blur
Like something
in
else. Ooh,
shade
thank you.
rose blur. Packing up her little party favorite together.
A goodie
A
bag.
mug, a cherry trinket, a gloss,
And an eyeshadow palette. I'm excited to try that. These colors look like they would look nice.
I think I had this one.
I've never tried NARS's eyeshadows.
They're good.
Or lips. Oh, wait,
NARS,
that's
everything
fine.
is really good.
I have NARS foundation and concealer.
I love NARS. That's probably one of my favorite brands. It is 6:23. My last guest just left the premises. Lauren stayed. I don't get to see Lauren very often, so whenever I see her, it usually ends up that way, that like she stays a little bit longer and we end up just talking and catching up, and just before you know it, an extra 3 hours goes by type of thing. So she just left. She also like was helping me clean up and stuff like that. Most of the girls left probably around like 3. But it was cute. It was a cool little chill vibe. Carrying my PJs that I'm about to change into, because I'm just this. Anyways, back to the positives. It was definitely a cool little chill vibe, something different. Early in the day, brunch, coffee, just chill, not too many people, just get to actually have like some good conversations, because a lot of times I feel like I don't get to actually talk to my friends when I have these bigger parties. It's too much going on, too many people, too loud. Don't really get to like, you know, sit down, catch up, have a real conversation. But this time I actually did, which was really nice, because I don't know, it just feels like I haven't really like seen or talked to a lot of my friends in a while. So I was glad to be able to do that. And they all took their little goodies home and it was cute. We took some pictures. Definitely a low-key vibe, but I think, like I said, that was kind of needed. And yeah, not too much crazy stuff to clean up too, because this was like a smaller contained situation. So I just need to break down my little coffee cart, and it folds up nicely for storage, and I'll put that in my storage unit or whatever. And housekeeping comes tomorrow, I think, anyway, so they'll kind of help me with the rest, which will be nice. But that's all I got. I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.